Hi guys, welcome back. So this is part 2 of like the get ready tutorial chat Q&A. Not sure what we're going to call it, but whatever. So if you haven't watched part 1 is like how I'm doing my big bouncy blow dry with my Dyson, like an updated version. So if you're not into that, it's fine, but just to kind of give an overall, I look like shit, okay, I'm really run down, lips are fucked, I have no nails on because just no nails on, and yeah, just gonna make myself a little bit better. Okay, so I'm minus a million at the moment with ugliness, but we're going to go up a few digits, okay, so bear with. So the hair's back just now because I'm going to do the makeup and I'm going to brush my hair out on the hair video. So yeah, you just gotta bear with, okay? Bear with. So this makeup, I'm not going to do like a step by step. I'm kind of just going to talk you through like kind of what I've been doing, what I've been using, changing products, anything like that. Yeah, if you haven't watched part 1, I would love if you watched part 1, but if you're not into hair, then I understand. But so first off, when I do my makeup, I'm just going to kickstart it. I go in with the Bobbi Brown face base. I have now went through 2 tubs of this, want my third. I absolutely love it. Like, I honestly think it's unreal for your skin. I think it's unreal under your foundation. Sometimes I just wear it if I'm going to the gym, like with nothing else on. It just feels unreal on the skin. And by the way guys, I haven't brushed out the hair in case you're wondering what the fuck. But yeah. And on my lips right now guys, I just have the iconic lip oil, just because my lips are extremely chapped, but I think it's just like a pure drastic change in weather. It's just shit. So I also did some questions, so I'm going to go through them, but we'll just start with the makeup. So I don't really like a heavy eye. I don't like an eye base. If this is your first time ever watching like any of my videos, like I say all the time, but like I don't like an eye primer or whatever, or a base for an eye. I kind of just use my concealer, which is a Born This Way multi-sculpting concealer in the shade Almond. I will pop the links as well guys down below for like the products I can find the links for. So then I just go in with my Spectrum brush, is that the number? B08, and I just kind of blend that on the eyelid. I just feel like when I wear like an eye base or whatever, I can pure feel it all day. I just feel like my eyes are super heavy when I do that, so hence why I just do concealer. And I also hate when like you can tell someone's eye base finishes here, then they've got like their foundation, concealer, highlighter. I just don't vibe with that. So yeah, but if you do, then obviously it's just kind of the same step, isn't it? Now, if again you've watched me for a while, this palette is disgusting looking, but it's actually through the war with me. But it's honestly my favourite palette. It's got hair and everything in it. It's disgusting. But this is it here. But I swear by it, like I take it everywhere with me. It is just the best palette. So I go in with I don't know, what brush is this? This is a Zoeva? The Zoeva brushes. This is a Luxe Crease number 228 in case you're interested. So yeah, I just thought I would do this wee video. I don't know, should I bring you further forward? Do you want to come closer? Cut my head off. Yes, this is kind of just what I do. I just go into the crease. Now I'm going to a baby shower today, so I'm not going to do like a pure big glam eye. It's also a Sunday. I don't know why, but I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel on a Sunday we should just, you know, cut back and smoky eyes. So yeah, I just kind of go over my crease. Like, I don't know if you can kind of see what I'm doing here, but kind of half eye open, half eye shut. And kind of just off that and blend that kind of all up to the eyebrow bone, like so. And for reference guys, I'm using shade Seashell, which is the one I use the most of. I actually do use all of those colours, but because that's like the one I pack on, that's the one I use the most of. So yeah, just apply that like that. I'll just quickly go through the questions that you guys had asked quickly. What a foundation you use on holiday, live in Australia at the moment? Wow, makeup is melting. What's a hard one? I, during the day, would just put a pump of foundation in with a moisturiser and then really set it. Or if you can get away with no cream foundation, a powder would maybe be better. That is a hard one. I, at night time on holiday, do use my foundation, but obviously I go up a couple of shades because if I'm more tanned. But I just do a little bit and kind of blend it, so it won't be as full coverage, but it'll still give me some coverage. I always use a matte foundation as well, guys, and then I would use like a matte primer, and I would use a really good setting spray, which is always for me either the Urban Decay All Nighter or, where's mine? Or the Airbrush Charlotte Tilbury. However, I like that, but I do think for lasting long wear, Urban Decay All Nighter. Like, I have literally, guys, if you ever came to me at Divas, Onyx, even when I worked in Urban Decay, Benefit, I don't know, you would know I swear by Urban Decay All Nighter. So one like product that like I know works. So that would maybe be good. It is quite hard though with the weather, I do know what you mean. I think less products the better, because if you pack too much on, your face is too heavy anyway. So yeah, to be fair, June, that's quite a hard question to answer because I've not been on holiday in so long. But I wish it was me living in Australia. So yeah, this is what I do with my eyes. I don't know why I've touched down there, but I have anyway, whatever. So then I go in with this MAC shadow, which is a new one for me. It's called What's Clout. It's a matte eyeshadow, and I just go in with a Spectrum brush B11. And then this part, I kind of see at the corner of your eye here, I kind of circle it, right? Get a lot of the product there, and then kind of just take it up into my crease. So you should be able to keep your eye open for this part. So kind of just put a lot of the product there, and then just kind of take it up. I hope you guys can see what I'm kind of doing. Now, by the way, just a quick one, I am not a makeup artist anymore. I've lost my touch. How I do my makeup is not how professionals would do it. So don't judge me on thinking that I'm an MUA, because I am most definitely not an MUA anymore. It's mental to think I even was an MUA, like it feels like years ago. I feel like I'm getting a cracker of a headache starting. Today is not the day for that. I wonder why I'm getting it. This room does look a bit smoky. I wonder if I'm getting a bit of a chemical headache with hairspray. And I just go back in with the other brush and buff out the hard edges. But how is everyone doing? I feel like I can talk more in this video because obviously with the Dyson it is a wee bit louder. Some people might be like, can you just stop talking over that hairdryer? So I feel like I can chat more, but how are we all? Hope you're all well. Can't believe I'm going to be doing 3 uploads this week. Back in the game, guys, for anyone that cares. But yeah, had a shit couple of weeks, just loads of shit going on, but we're back, we're happy at life. And yeah. So, like so. Then, because I am kind of just going like a more natural makeup, I'm not like doing like big smoky eyes or anything like that. Still smoky, but not too smoky. I'm then going to go in with the colour Swan, which is just like this like whitey cream colour on like more of a fluff brush. And then just at the start of the crease, I kind of just apply this in the inner part like this. Please out the dog, by the way, guys, in case you hear him coming in and then like someone's in our gaff. So I do that, and then I go back in again with the original brush, no extra product, and just kind of go over that and blend it all together like so. Then I'm not doing loads to my eyes. Again, using this one palette, I go in with the brown shade and I just use my Spectrum brush, and it's A116. Now this part I will try and not talk just to demonstrate. I'm going to bring it a bit further forward. Right, so. Okay, so what I do is see under my eyeline, see under this part of my eye, I go along right and create a line. Like so, right? and then take it in. Like so. Now you see, because you're doing this with eyeshadow, it won't be super neat, but you don't want it to be because you're going to buff it out in a minute. So then I just take wee bit by wee bit and start going into the middle part of my eye. Okay, can you see what that looks like? So it's not super neat, right? But that doesn't matter. So this is quite good if you're not someone who is super confident with makeup or eye makeup. This part doesn't need to be neat, so it should look like this. Then go in with the thin brush again, no extra product, and just go over that line. And it buffs the eye a wee bit. And then go back in. And you always want your liner bit to be quite striking, so I just go back in a wee bit. Like that, right? And then just gently buff the eye like so. So both eyes are like kind of done at this point, right? One eye is always better than the other. You can probably tell what I'm talking about. So then I just take a wipe, right, and just go under where you did that, clean up underneath, and that helps create some sharpness. So don't worry if it's not super sharp at the first part. Why is my camera flashing a bit of battery? It's been charging all night. And then okay, I'm going to stop at this part because it's going to flash. I can't do any more makeup at the moment, so I'm going to go give it a wee charge. Typical. I have a cut on this side of my eye in case you wonder what the red patch is, and also the makeup's not always sticking to it, but not to worry. That's the eyes. I'm going to go put this in charge and then we'll quickly start again. We're back. Right, okay, so eyes are now done. So now I'm going to go in with my foundation, but because I had to stop, I'm going to put a little bit more primer on, just literally here, just so my skin's like got like a little bit of stickiness. I feel like it makes my foundation stick better. So I'm going to go in with the Born This Way in shade Golden Beige. And then for my brush, I'm using the Spectrum B01. So I tap it, right, and then I go and put it like all over my skin here, right, and then I blend. I always do my chin area first in case I ever forget it. Oh, I really itch your head, but I don't really want to itch it because I know it'll be all red. Go over the lips and give myself some foundation lips. So a question I got asked was what foundation do I use? So obviously I just showed you there. I use the Born This Way. I was kind of like unhappy with so many foundations recently. Well, not recently, sorry, a while back. And I was like, right, wait a minute, like what was like my OG foundation? So I went back to like the one that I used when I was in MUA, and it was this one, and I just always remember it would stay on, and I liked the coverage of it, and I just felt like it really worked well with my skin. And I used to remember I would put it on clients and clients would love it. So I'm back to my roots, and this was the one that I went for. I tend to always kind of have like a little bit of tan on, so this colour's always relatively fine for me colour wise. And I think it is quite a nice colour for tan, if you wear tan, sorry. So like that. We'll get up some more questions. Do you miss doing makeup on clients? Sometimes I do. Like I miss, like I used to honestly have like the best banter with my clients, and so by the way, back I'm in the same concealer that I used originally, and I really liked my job. It was a very sociable job, and when I worked in Onyx, there was such a great bunch of girls, But honestly guys, I could not go back to doing like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday 7 till 8. I just couldn't. Like, I used to fucking get up at like 6 in the morning. I honestly don't know how I did it. Then I used to go like a night out and like stay out all night. Like, I don't know. Obviously I was a lot younger then, but it's a shift, man. And I used to not eat during the day because I didn't take a break, because taking a break cost me money because I was self-employed. So like, I'd have to like miss out on a client, and I was so like, nah, not doing it. Like, I would just much rather the money. Probably how I was a lot skinnier back then. Although anyone who knows me, like, I was actually one of the girls I used to work with shared it with me the other day. In fact, not the other day, a wee while back, but I used to live on Smarties, and it's such a weird thing. But when everyone used to go to the shop, like anyone wanted it, I used to say, can I just get a tub of Smarties and a can of Diet Coke? And I used to just have like a couple of Smarties every client, and no joke, it used to like give me a pure sugar rush. I mean, it's not a substantial amount of food whatsoever. Oh, I got a new spot there, but I used to get like a wee bit of chocolate, and it's such like a kid's sweet in it. Like, people were like, you want Smarties? I was like, yeah, I want Smarties. I've got a bit of dry skin here, guys, don't want to pick it, but just in case you're like, bogey, it's not a bogey. So concealer is on. 3 must-have makeup items: lip gloss, brow gel, bronzer. Can you speak about your experience with acne and any products that helped? Of course. So I used to have really bad acne. So I do think I am lucky in the sense that I didn't have like loads of whiteheads and stuff like that. I just had big massive boils in certain areas. I had one in my middle of my head, one in my chin, the back of my neck and my groin. And they were really, really painful, but they were huge, and they used to swell my face up. I couldn't eat sometimes, the migraines I would get, like, honestly. So just quickly guys, at this stage I'm going to give my cream bronzer. It's the Refy in shade Sand, and we're nearly out. We're going to need to get a new one very, very soon. So I do definitely think I was lucky because my scarring was obviously a lot more minimal than like your typical acne scarring, because I didn't have loads and loads of like whiteheads. And the thing was as well, which I do think in a way was lucky, if it was a whitehead, I know I would have 107% popped it or picked it or whatever. See, because mine were boils and they were so huge and so sore, I couldn't even touch the area of. See, if I had a boil here, I honestly couldn't move my bottom lip. Like, it would numb my whole face. Like, I used to have to go to the dentist a lot because they would try and see if they could do anything about it, because it was in my gums and all that. But so I didn't really get much scarring. I just had loads of marks left on my actual skin, like quite a lot of purple patches of where like the boil used to be. You can kind of see it. My mum said, like, you can kind of see I've always had like a little small lump in my face from the acne. I'm wondering when Lee's going to get her in trouble for that. So guys, with the Refy, I just go in like the cream contour, and I'm using the Refy brush. I love this contour stuff, guys, like, love it. Like, the best cream contour I've ever used. Back to the acne. So I went on numerous like products, tablets from the GP, because Roaccutane is their last resort. Like, they don't just put anybody on it. It's not something to take lightly, because it is quite a serious treatment you're going on. It's not something you should just, oh, come on, Roaccutane. So at the point I worked in a department, I don't want to mention it in case, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but and basically I couldn't wear their products, and they were like, well, you can't work for us. So I was like, right, well, I'm losing my job. So I went back to my GP, and she's like, right, okay, well, that's affecting your lifestyle, so like, we're going to have to put you on Roaccutane. So guys, I'm just going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. So yeah, they decided to put me on it. As much as it was the worst 6 months of my life, it was the best 6 months of my life. It is absolutely horrific, guys. It's not easy going. It's really, really hard mentally, emotionally. Your skin will be in fucking tatters, like, and no joke. Like, it really is a shift. However, I would say month 5 and 6 is like, you're just like, wow, thank God I did it. Think of like this year, guys, or like any year, how quickly time goes by. Like, I just feel like it was New Year a couple of months ago, and now we're in the month of November. Do you know what I mean? Like, think of how quickly time goes by, and then a short space of time for like a lifetime of happiness is genuinely the way you will feel. It is hard going, and honestly sometimes I was like, I can't do this anymore, blah blah. So I think you got offered 3 months or 4 months, and then you go back for like to see how it is, and then you might get extended. I think the longest to put you on it for is 6 months, to be honest, because obviously how heavy duty it actually is. And you go through different stages. At the first month you don't really notice it, and second month you go really oily, third month you go like a prune, you're so dry, fourth month you're quite dry, and then 5 and 6 you're kind of like, your new skin starts to kind of appear, like you kind of start flaking loads of skin. I found it really hard because I was going through a really bad breakup. I just got braces. My boyfriend dumped me for someone else. It was not a good time of the year. It was not a good time for me. But I got my braces off, came off Rackety, went to Ibiza, living my best life, you know. Blusher, guys, I'm still going to this. I've honestly had this blusher for about a decade. Same with this brush. So it is racketing, is worth it, but you have to do what it says. Like, don't drink, don't be mucking about with, like, you have to be sensible. Also, guys, my blusher, I know I look a bit crazy, but I always go in with extra blush at this point because it's the first thing that comes off your face. So yeah, it's hard going, but it is worth it. Regarding products, right, hold on, everybody's skin is different. So like on Rakuten, I couldn't wear makeup, I couldn't wear skincare, I couldn't even wear Nivea. Like, my skin was in pieces. And I worked in Boots up the Fort at the time, and I remember literally just one night, like, one of the women was like, Abbie, your face, and I was purple, like really really bad, and my face was on fire, and I started to feel quite unwell, and it was just literally like allergic reaction to everything on my skin. And she was like, get it off. But I was like, I'm not like, I'm on shift. She was like, get it off. And it was Lazero. So we sat down and she did like a consultation with me, the way she would do like one. So by the way, guys, brows, I'm just going to make Anastasia brow was. She sat down and kind of did like a consultation, and I am not exaggerating when I tell you she put the first product on my face and I went, it was like relief. It was like, oh my God, we've got it. So I just always bought the starter kind of gift set kits, which comes with like your white cloth, your cleanser, your eye cream, your moisturiser, and I had the one for sensitive skin. And at the time, like, I was just on minimum wage part-time, like I didn't have a lot of money, and I think it was like £40 odd, and my dad was like, I don't care, we're buying it. Because my dad, literally guys, I was crying every single day, all day, like I didn't want to like leave the house and all that, like it was brutal. And Lazero was the best thing I've ever used in my skin, and I only stopped using it recently just because I've like started working with other brands and trying new products. But Lazero is the best thing you could use in your skin. It is not made in a lab, it is made of pure natural ingredients. So if you are someone with really sensitive skin, then Lazero was probably the best. Like Clinique, personally for me, is just a brand I wouldn't touch because it's never agreed with my skin. It's always been something I find quite burny and like quite perfumey. And huh? It's not yours.
Where's that from?
What's it say?
I bought a pair of trainers.
Glossy box, still there.
Trainers up here. They've no came. Done next to delivery. That's it.
You got tracking?
How long's that letter been on the door? And please leave.
Since last weekend.
Right.
So guys, I don't put any more product on my brush, right? I just go in with a wee thin brush underneath, and I just gently go underneath my eye. I don't add any more product because I don't really like it heavy under there. Just because I've got wee eyes. So this is when I go with my mascara, guys. I'm still using the Too Faced. Like, I really do love all their products. It's a Better Than Sex mascara. Did you just fart? Can't. Remember I used to be allergic to like black mascara.
Cut all this, I'm not done.
I can't cut when I'm talking and you're doing all that in the background. Right, well, I need you to show me what they're saying and I'll see. Show me what the Royal Mail is saying.
It's just saying it's on its way, that's it.
Oh, it's on its way, so it's not delivered?
No. Delivered. I've got 2 delivered, I'm missing 1. There's only 2 texts saying delivered.
Right, so see the one that's on its way?
I don't know if that's old or what. I don't know if that's the previous one.
Right, so who did you order it from, Lee?
Office or something, or shoe.
Right, go into your email for shoe and it'll say trackable. Sorry guys, so mascara, like I was saying, Better Than Sex mascara. So I never used to be able to wear black mascara, but this one doesn't upset my eyes. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I've tried to do so many mascaras before, and no joke, I've literally been like in pain and had to take my makeup off. So I have LVLs now, so I tend not to really wear lashes unless I'm doing like a big glam look. But I feel like for this, like I don't really need lashes, do you know what I mean? Like that's... Sometimes I put on my wee half ones, but I don't actually have any of them. I could jump to Asda if I've got time, but I don't have time. So sometimes I end up touching my lids when I put my mascara on. I'm quite messy putting mascara on. It's not something I'm very good at. Did I finish on the acne? I think I did. Lip balm actually works. I swear by the Iconic lip oil. I also have a Jo Malone lip balm that I really love. So like I was saying guys, sometimes if I go over the lid with the mascara, I just go back in with the blending brush and just blend all that out. And then sometimes go back in with the white and just freshen it up so it's nice and bright. So how do you apply foundation without looking cakey? See, like I was saying, pat it on all the area. Don't just go in with a big daub and then one on one area and then try and blend it, because you're not actually blending it. Like, because there's so much, you're just blending the surface when there's probably still loads of foundation underneath. So I kind of go all over and then kind of blend it in, and then that way it's not as cakey. That's how I feel it works. How do you avoid breakouts if your skin is fab? I'm in my vlog that's coming up, there's going to be like the other hairstyle, the makeup, the skincare and hair care all included in that vlog. So I am showing you new skincare, and honestly guys, it's the skincare that definitely like keeps your skin from being clean. It keeps your skin clean and having any breakouts, because makeup doesn't do that. Skincare is key. This is flashing again, but basically makeup wise, right, this is where I'm at. So I feel like my blusher's kind of already faded a wee bit, so I'm going to go back in with my brush and just pop that on, and then I am going to go in and put on some highlighter. I still use the the Doll Beauty, love it, and I use a kind of pinky tone because I've got like the kind of pinky blusher, like so. So at this stage, this is when I go in with the setting spray before I do like my lips or anything else. Quite a lot of it, and then just my boobs are jiggling a bit. And I just kind of let that dry and don't do anything for just now, and then I'll grab my lips. Okay guys, so with my lips right now, I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in shade Iconic Nude. It's stunning. So obviously my lips are really chapped, so please excuse the state of them. They are crusty. I am still using my Fenty Gloss Bomb, but it's literally done, so I need to get another one ASAP, because I might actually go get one today. Ta-da! So I think makeup wise I'm kind of done. I don't really think I'm going to do much more. What do you guys think? What I'm going to go do is I'm going to go and brush out my hair for the other video, end that, and then come back on and show you the finished look. So guys, this is me finished in the background. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I will make sure to link all the products down below for you guys as well for like anything I use makeup wise. I'll put my like fantastic discount code in case you want to get anything, either hair care or makeup related. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you've watched part 1 as well. Please give it a big thumbs up and a subscribe, I would love it, and also share it to Instagram if you are and tag me. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Sunday for the next video. But yeah, I've quite enjoyed doing it this week, part 2. But yeah, now time to go out and drink a glass of Prosecco.